All right. Welcome to the FeedBak podcast. My name is Back, and I got my boy Obi in the house as always.
What's up? How are y'all?
Chilling. And we're welcoming to this show Nicki Nichele. How you doing?
Hey there.
And Lysa Di Gabriel. I don't know if I'm putting the accent where it's supposed to go.
No, it's no big
This is so as always. Well, as lately, I won't say always. I'll say as lately. OBB has been killing it with the bookings, and he's trying to prove to me that he knows all the pretty girls in the US or something because
somehow I know all of all the hottest ones in the
Well, hold on. So let me ask. Like, how'd y'all know Obi? Nikki, how do you know Obi?
We met through mutual friends out at the domain.
Yeah.
Like out, like on the Rock Rose over there, like at a bar?
Yeah.
Sunday fun days.
Sundays.
From place to place and on the dance floor. So I was just like, yo, who is this? This girl's cool as fuck. I was like, how have I not met this girl that has like this bright orange hair? But now, now she's changed it to pink. So it looks cool. So she just stands out, and everyone. And then she's like super nice. You know how like sometimes you get like you meet like that hot girl, but then she's like kind of like a bitch.
Yeah,
actually
she makes that face right there. She goes,
yeah,
like,
but she's like, super opposite. She's super opposite. She's like when you talk to her, she's like all friendly back. I'm like, oh, holy shit. What?
Holy shit, she's friendly.
Maybe my standard is just like so jaded. I don't know.
No, I am. I'll talk to everybody.
And Lysa, how do you know Obi?
How do I know Obi? Oh my God, years and years and years ago. We met at a promotion. I mean,
yeah.
You took pictures. You were everywhere. You do everything.
I met you. Yeah, you were doing some snowball kind of promotion at Molotov with Jessica.
Molotov, okay.
Yeah, remember Molotov? Now it's Concrete Cowboy.
Yeah.
She was over there and she was like, again, super pretty girl, but super friendly and nice. I was just like, hey, this girl's cool as fuck. But then that was like almost 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we've known each other for a long time.
This is Austin.
Like, what the fuck? Oh, really quick, can I just tell everybody what we're doing? And the website is the BAK, B-A, or the FeedBak.
The FeedBak, like your back?
FeedBak. Okay, the feed, B-A-K, right?
Yes, that is.
Okay. Everybody, it's a podcast you can go and watch right now. It's thefeedbak.com, but B-A-K. Okay, the FeedBak.
You have to explain, because otherwise they'll be like, this is the dumbest play on words ever. Like, you don't know how to spell back.
No, it's his name, y'all. It makes sense. Just go thefeedbak.com.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I'm live on Instagram.
Oh,
yeah, she's everywhere. We're on
that's never happened.
That's
never. I'm like, who? I don't know who's she. Are you telling your family that's in the background or something? Like, hey, go to the website. Wow. Well, thank you for that.
Right. I should have like a scrolling text. I should write it really quick. No, you guys. I've known Obi for a very long time, and he's awesome. And yeah, who wouldn't want to know Obi?
Who doesn't love Obi?
Yeah,
who doesn't love Obi?
Only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is only one. Two would be too much.
Oh, jeez. Jeez, guys, you're so
he's blushing.
I'm blushing. I'm going to eat a pizza and never receive mine.
She is blushing. So how y'all been during this craziness, this pandemic and lockdown and can't touch, can't do anything?
Oh, I touched. What?
she's like,
other people.
First 2 weeks.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I had COVID, so I'm glad it's over with.
Oh, really? How bad did he get?
I think that the recovery part of it is actually still affecting me more so than actually having COVID. COVID was kind of like, oh, wow, I had it. But the recovery, like I've never had respiratory issues, but I am like definitely see a difference in my performance in the gym or working out. This is a little more labored. And fogginess of the brain, y'all, the brain fog is real.
And did you have those symptoms like where you lose your taste? And
Oh
all
yeah, that was the worst too. Talk about no joy. No joy. Food had no joy. There was literally no endorphins being released, and I lost a lot of weight during that time. So what the fuck is the point?
Don't advocate that as a weight loss program. Get COVID, you'll lose 10 pounds. Like that's not.
Not if you have pre-existing health conditions.
Yeah. What about you, Nikki? How's your pandemic been?
I mean, I was bored the first few weeks, and then I found something to do when I realized it was gonna be forever before I went back to work.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what'd you start doing?
During COVID.
Yeah.
Well, I worked out a lot more. I literally bought every weight I could buy.
Oh, nice.
Man.
Yeah. And then I had a friend that lives out by the lake, so I pretty much ended up quarantining out there for a while. So I wasn't so bored.
Okay. Fun.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
What do y'all miss most during this time? Everybody got like, some people miss, like I miss dancing, like going out to the dance floor and just breaking it down. Like that's like, I'm itching. I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess I would miss working. I miss working.
You miss working?
I dance and I have fun at the bar while I work.
So.
Oh
I miss
yeah.
that aspect. Like I could still do it, but it sucks,
Not
y'all.
the same.
Different game.
What do you miss, Nikki?
I mean, it's about the same once I started working again. I mean, I didn't go out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday fun days, but
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't too big of a deal about that. So.
Man, for some reason, every time I go out, it feels like I'm making like a big life decision. It's like, cause I'll see the crowd that's inside and I'm like, okay, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 masks. Like, I don't know.
No, it's been, I don't know. Like, did you guys hear anything about, happened during Labor Day? Cause I know there were people out there. I know there were DJs that were playing, but overall, did y'all hear anything about Labor Day? People going out?
Mm-mm.
No.
Not me.
Okay, so did y'all go out for Labor Day?
Yes.
I didn't.
Oh,
Oh,
Lysa, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Lysa?
Wait, are we talking about
This Labor Day.
this Labor Day.
During the
I
pandemic.
in the club.
The what?
I was out on the lake though, and I saw or drove by those boats that were like sinking.
Oh, you saw the sinking Trump boats?
Yes. Okay. So, I was working and we went into Lake Travis. So we were just like driving by, but like it was a madhouse. I haven't seen that many people. I don't know if you remember this, Obi, but like Aquapalooza.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that many boats out there in one spot since then.
Damn.
It was crazy. These people were like, these Trump
You can say it.
flags were on steroids.
You can say it. It's all right. You can say
But
fuck them.
Yeah, but you would think that those many people that had boats would know that if you all get that close together, y'all are gonna create these giant wakes, and that's gonna overtake each other's boats, and that's what started. It was like a domino effect. It was. I mean, the memes that came out were hilarious. Did you see the WAP one with Cardi B's legs on the boat?
My favorite was Trumper. Help! My boat is sinking. And the Coast Guards, all boats matter.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
smart.
my God.
That was smart. That was smart. Wait, so did you talk to any of them?
Did I talk to any of them?
Yeah, I mean, you saw the boats. Did you see anybody that was like, just chilling there, like a big fan? And
No, you're not allowed to tie up or talk to other boats. It's like stay in your lane. Social distance.
get the fuck away from me.
Boats in your water sports. I was like, what the fuck? We're outside anyway. What is the big deal? But yeah, that's not allowed.
Yeah.
So.
Dang. Good to know. Because I was like, just from me not being there and just seeing the photos, it looked like it was straight bumper to bumper pandemonium. I was just like, gosh, dang, this is insane. I mean,
we weren't a part of the parade. I will say that much. Like, we were not a part of the parade, so I wasn't like.
Did you counter protest?
Did I what?
counter protest?
No.
Oh. I was giving you shit. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I was drinking.
Yeah.
I saw you on the boat. That's exactly. Seriously, like I even I went to what's the name of that cove? Devil's Cove. You guys used to do this shit where everybody just link up, and I've only done it one time, and it was weird to me because
Why?
it's like, okay, like you're on the boat, we get it, and they don't do anything else. It's just, I mean, from what I saw, they stand on the same boat and then just going like this, with a beer in a hand and just fist bumping. And I'm like, I could do that on land.
You're a hater. I mean, they all get there so they can all try, just for one thing, just to holler at the people on everyone else's boat. Like,
yeah, look, I got a boat. It's my dad's boat.
Yeah, like, so it's the weirdest.
It is not my dad's boat.
But
I promise you.
Your dad's boat.
That's a good that could be a good pickup line. Well, I mean, speaking of pickup lines, let's see, like, I bet these girls will have like good stories. So your DMs, I bet, are full of these like corny ass approaches from all these guys. Just like, either it's like, maybe I've seen somewhere just like one word, like for like 10 people in a row, like hey or hi, and they think that's enough to kind of get your attention.
Hey, every 6 months you get a hey and no response.
6 months.
Oh.
Like every day for me.
Same person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like what's like just like what's the? I mean, you got to be original. You really shouldn't in the dark here. There's no way.
Because
so
it feels like
out somehow.
Because it feels like back when we had to go to and like actually approach girls in the club, like we actually had to try. But I feel like this new generation feels like minimal effort, or they kind of take like that I'm gonna be a bad boy approach and be just rude off the bat, so that she thinks like I don't know what the psychology behind it is, but you tell me what it, because Lysa made a post today that was hilarious as fuck.
How did you know I was gonna bring it up?
Yeah,
Carlin,
like I wanted Carlin, if you could pop up her Facebook post where she showed a screenshot of these two guys that were trying to holler at her. Like,
all right. First one says you read them.
It says this is from PayPig. Do I have permission to spoil you?
Look at it, like
$sign.
I just want to fuck is I want to come on you. And this is literally a screenshot. They were one after the other of my inbox.
Oh.
And I find it so funny that this happens a lot, and people don't believe me, and they're like, I don't know. I mean,
the total opposites.
They are. I was like, there's two different men in my inbox at all times.
Totally.
Nobody in the middle. Like, hey, can I buy you lunch? Or hey.
No, I have that too, actually.
Yeah.
Well, what's the middle? Okay, from I want to come on you up here, down here to do you give me permission to spoil you?
Right.
What is the middle ground? How you doing?
I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not opening any of them, so it doesn't matter.
But what do you think it would be like in the middle? Nikki, if you
Nikki, what about your approach? How do you respond to those messages?
A lot of times I'm really mean, thinking they'll stop, and they don't. Like today, I guess on Facebook I added somebody. They sent thanks for adding me, thank you back or whatever, and then he sent another message. Within 4 hours, he's already sending a message mad that I didn't open his message.
Wow.
I don't know you. I don't check my messages.
But we are friends, Nikki.
And right now, I have about 15 messages from him since then. I haven't opened.
Crazy.
I'm like, dude, I don't know you. I guess he knows me from a long time ago. I'm like, I don't recognize you. Like that's it now. And then he started sending photos and who knows whatever. I haven't opened.
And it's just him talking at this point. You're not even responding. He's just like.
No, when I did respond, I was rude, and he's still sending the messages.
See
And
what you
those
do?
are
See what
and-
what you make me do?
and those are not like anomalies. That's not like just like a weird one that just happened. That you think that happens a lot, right?
Yes, all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
You do try to be nice, and they send something, you thank you, and then it opens it, so you can't even open them because then they'll
Exactly.
good morning, good night, good morning, good night,
see
and I
you
have
in
it
my dreams.
Yeah. every day.
That doesn't get annoying. Like does not like you constantly
Of course it gets
blocking people.
annoying.
Yeah.
But actually, here's my next question is, which ones actually do work? Like when you have that whole pile in your like DMs, which one actually kind of gets through that actually kind of sticks out and looks like, this one's interesting.
What's
We
your
could be
Venmo?
friends.
Oh, what did he say?
What's your Venmo?
What's your
Yeah.
Venmo?
Those will
Really?
attention.
As far as to date, like I really don't. If you get through to me on social media, that is an act of God.
Dang.
It is. Because I just
It's
don't.
just it's not for you anymore.
None of them were worth.
In general, like I've never downloaded a dating app. I've never been on a dating site.
What?
I just don't.
Why? So because you just get the attention like that. You don't even need to.
You don't even chase
Honestly, because it's social media.
online.
For one, I guess, but like you guys, but like people fall for this girl on social media, and that is one person. That's the good part. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like you know what you're getting with me, and I very rarely know what I'm getting with other people. So I like to meet people one-on-one or have,
So
through mutual friends. Yeah.
So
I'm definitely not. Don't hit me in my DMs.
is Lysa online like a persona then?
Well, Lysa Ann, I mean, you guys, it's an OnlyFans. You guys, so everybody thinks like I'm hypersexual, which I am, but I'm not like having orgies everywhere I go, which is kind of the like over sexualized idea of me that people have. So
that's what like me being friends with you. That's what kind of
and a subscriber
is the most interesting. Yeah, that's what the most interesting part is, like, because I know her personally and she's I wouldn't say like shy, but she's not as like you're not gonna walk up to someone and lick your face. She's not as aggressive like as you might think she is. Like she's really held back a lot, like, and really quite like she's like that type of person that she has to get to know you to kind of like start opening up kind of person a little bit.
It's weird. I get it all the time, even working like bachelor parties. They're like, how can you be this way? Like, how are you? And people use the word classy. How are you classy in person and yet you have an OnlyFans? And I'm like, I'm a sexual person. That doesn't make me a slut, for lack of a better word. Yes, I don't like to generalize like that, but yeah, like just because I'm like sex, enjoy sex, and like, you know, the voyeurism of it, like the exhibitionist part of me gets aroused. I'm not trying to fuck everybody else.
Fellas.
Y'all knew how many people I've slept with, how I really get down. You'd probably be disappointed, but that's not what you pay for. So
you pay for the fantasy kind of part of it.
Exactly.
What about you, Nikki? Like what is like the draw for you?
Like as far as which part?
Well, being on OnlyFans and, you know, doing all, you know, I don't even know how that thing works really. I know what it's for.
Definitely OnlyFans, they do assume you're one way no matter what. And they'll immediately, where's your videos? Where's this? And it's like, slow down. They just assume you're doing porn practically if you have OnlyFans.
But that's how it started, wasn't it? Was it mostly for...
See, I don't even know. I didn't know much about it when I started. I have no idea. I just know that that's the first thing they start asking for, and they assume everybody's doing some type of porn.
OnlyFans has had like this crazy
whatever
evolution, because that's like, if you think back, that's how Snapchat started. Snapchat was like this cool new platform where people would send like their nudes because they would disappear like in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But then it evolved to like now this is just a cool app to use like for social media and for all your friends kind of talking and seeing what they're all up to. So OnlyFans has been around for a while, like I think since what was it 2016, and it was most of them were all sex workers that would kind of use it as a platform to kind of bring more income because the actual industry was like there's all these tube sites where you could get porn videos for free. So all the girls would go on there and use that and they would get all these subscribers and it would be like this big cash cow. It's like the thing that saved their industry was OnlyFans. But now that it's beginning to become more popular where you have all these like big name celebrities that are joining it, where you have Tana Mojo, who's big YouTube influencer. She joins OnlyFans and makes 100.
Sorry, I'm old.
Tana Mojo, she's a big YouTuber. Then you have Bella Thorne, recently big time actress like from Disney Channel, but she joins it in one day and makes $1 million. Like and then you have Cardi B, you have Black China that's on it. And
when you're getting on it.
Which is
that's another thing. And so it's gone from that. It started off kind of like that, and it gained all these subscribers. But now you have guys like Logan Paul and Jake Paul. These two guys.
I'm tired of seeing his name.
But now they have they're starting to go OnlyFans, and you have The Dream, who wrote Single Ladies and Umbrella with Iran. He did his album release on OnlyFans, and they're all making all this. It's just becoming mainstream.
Let me ask. Like, are you guys monetized already? I mean, it's really the subscription thing, right? You pay a certain amount of dollars, and they go, "Okay, you have access to this."
I'm doing all right.
Say what?
I'm not complaining.
There you go.
See?
So how much can one expect? Let's say you do the right thing in the sense that you actually don't false advertise, and this is what you're doing, and people know, and they're paying for it.
How does one false advertise this?
Bella Thorne got
Bella Thorne did, right?
Yeah.
So before she created hers, she kind of teased that she would be getting like nude on her OnlyFans. So when 50,000 subscribers signed up for her thing, and then they realized she's not posting any nudes, she's just posting regular photos. They wanted their money back because they're like, you bamboozled us. Like you were promising one thing, and then when we get on there's nothing else. So they all wanted their money back. But then now she's starting to backtrack where she's like, hey, all the money that I make on my OnlyFans, I'm donating to charity, like to kind of save face.
Cop out.
Yeah, it was just like, so it's like, can you still hate on her because she's gonna give her money to charity? Like,
next to me.
Is this like and then you have the other influencer who sells her bathwater on OnlyFans for thousands of dollars.
I thought about.
I mean, I want to break this down a little bit because Obi told me this before the show, and I'm like, what? That could be any water. First of all, if she's just shipping that.
Like, take a freaking bath and sell that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, I do not have to tell you that guys are fucking creepy and weird. Like, that's just how we operate.
I mean, no, you don't have to tell me that.
That's what. Look, if someone likes bath water, even if it's shit water or it's whatever, it's a gutter water. It's dog pee mixed with ginger ale. I mean, it could be anything.
But I guess I just don't think like that.
He gargles it every morning.
If I'm OnlyFans, like, I'm gonna give you what you are paying for.
So far, what's been the weirdest request both of y'all have received, or have had requested?
Come on, it has to happen.
I haven't had a lot.
I know guys are crazy.
We tell people what not to do. Actually, even in person, don't walk up to somebody. Hey, you gonna take a shower later? No. I'm gonna need that water, bitch. I'm gonna need that water.
Oh, I have.
Can I close you? Can I buy you a drink now?
Yeah, that's a hard no.
So what's the weirdest request you've ever had? Because nothing.
I haven't had it.
Eating.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, she
Oh,
just
God.
gagged just now. Eating what?
Okay. You, but they've all been like in-person requests. The things that I get online are like very typical, like
What's
joy
weirder?
videos. And a lot of requests are to like see you get railed, and I'm not doing that. So
Yeah.
don't sign up if you want that. But licking my armpit, to be up there.
Is
Like,
that
can
possible?
I lick for $200? And I was like, no.
Licking
But
the
this,
armpit?
but do you,
But-
is that even possible? Can you even reach underneath your
No,
armpit?
he does.
Not like they wanted to lick my armpit.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
no,
I
but you can't lick. I see. Maybe
I was like, how is that possible? Like,
Wow.
Well,
for
I've been-
$200.
Yeah, I've been asked to stomp on balls, kick them
damn.
in the groin as hard as
Oh, all
I
the
can.
classics, you know? I
Yeah,
want you to take this
like
candle and shove it up my ass. That's Tuesday. And then on
Gerbil,
Wednesday, we're going to play with the gerbil. Seriously. See,
Man.
man, I don't get it, but I also get it. Like on the past episode, we talked about how, like, you know, it's really a spectrum. You know, if you're sitting like maybe at, let's say it's from 1 to 10, but most people are like, everybody like somewhere in between, and whoever has a 7, 10 being the most extreme, that's normal, and whoever's doing a 6 is just boring. And then for the person who has a 4, it's like, man, you guys are like, do what? So whatever is freaky to you is normal to somebody else, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But if someone goes, yeah, I need you to stomp on my balls because it's Thursday, stomp on my balls day.
Man.
Yeah.
But
That's
some
what he
people,
does.
Some people love being in pain. Like that's the thing that gets them off.
Love is painful enough.
some households that's a thing on Thursday.
Well, you don't have any like fetishes?
No, not a
Really?
fetish. No.
You don't have
I'm
any
not
kinks?
boring. I am not
I
boring.
mean, you sound boring. You don't have.
All right, next time we go to bed, I'll come on, really?
You don't have any. I mean,
Did we just learn something about you guys?
This is Obi on my left or on my right. He's
Yeah.
in the next room, actually.
Yeah.
No, I really don't. Like, I don't. Not fetish. To where I join a club and I have a tattoo and.
Your fetish
That's
is-
not that. You don't have to join a club.
No, but no.
That's fetish.
I think if you have an entire community around it, like meetup groups, Facebook groups, like you guys, are in the, I don't know, you watch each other's kids and everybody know everybody type deal. There's a convention just for what you do. I think that's a fetish. But just, enjoying freaky shit is not necessarily a fetish. Like, you're not obsessed by it. Like, you don't need it. You don't need it to get off. Does that make sense? Or am I just rambling?
I don't know. I don't think you have to. It has to be like a big
That's
like social gathering to be qualified as like a fetish.
That's what I'm saying. So
Like, because wouldn't dirty talk count as a fetish? But there's not really like a.
I think so.
To some people, yeah, that would be
if you go
considered like
crazy
a fetish.
with
Like
it.
if you go like we're not talking about like the typical just like
Hold on,
you're
what?
hot or you're this, like just like that would be considered a fetish to some people.
Yeah.
Nah, I would think a fetish would be like, no, we're talking. Like, I'm saying some dirty shit the whole time. I'm going all out because I have to have that. But if you just go, hey, you like that? I mean, I'm not like say like that, but whatever you say. That is so
Back is so frustrating.
no, but I'm saying like there's nothing crazy about it. In the
Okay.
moment, there's nothing. I don't think so. Am I wrong?
I don't know. What about you? Nikki, how do you classify what a fetish is? I feel like we're talking in circles.
I mean, it just depends on the person because everybody's gonna have a different fetish, and you
Mhm.
may think theirs isn't a fetish, but they think it is.
Yeah.
Like licking toes. Is it considered a
That
fetish?
could be a fetish, yeah.
Yeah. Like are those like those porn categories that you see all like labeled, are all those considered a fetish, or are those just genres? We just call those genres, or are those fetishes?
Tomato.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, I mean
thing.
they mix because it could be
Right.
very specific.
I mean, are you always in the mood for girl on girl?
No,
Are you
I like
always
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
that's
always
Tuesday.
in the mood
my
for-
personal choice, I like interracial. That's my category.
Okay, sorry.
So that's my category. It's like
Whoa, what is
it's,
that, Obi?
it's like interracial, MILF, redhead. I don't know.
Redhead?
I don't know. There's like
have a
those
fetish?
are the go-to. Those are the go-to.
Wait, interracial. Is it Asian?
No,
Asian and Indian
for
count?
some reason in porn, interracial is black guy and white girl. It doesn't matter if there's like Puerto Rican
that
and
is
Italian.
so wrong.
That's how they. That's what they.
No, that
That's
is
what
so
they
wrong.
do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what they call interracial. But
So
technically everybody's
Japanese and
interracial.
Indian doesn't work. How dare you? How dare you? Shit, white with Asian. Interracial.
Yeah, that's interracial.
I know Black
too,
Lives
but-
Matter, but goddamn, it can't be like even in porn. Are you on Instagram Live still?
Yeah.
She
Yo,
keeps
she's
looking up, like-
promoting. She's promoting.
I get it, but this is live on the
Yeah.
too.
It's all live. We're all live.
All live.
Yeah.
Wait, so what is your category? What's y'all's categories? You don't want to say?
You
don't wanna
can
say? I mean, you just shared 4, Ob. That's pretty.
I mean, y'all. Well, y'all.
Really
y'all
good.
can't. Y'all. Nobody's believing that all 3 of y'all are all prudes or something. Y'all don't have
I'm
a
a
category
prude,
that y'all go to.
Oh no, like I have categories. I'm just not willing to
You don't want to share them. The list is too
Mhm.
long.
just weird shit, y'all.
Well, you can't just say that. I give you one.
One.
The
it's
tamest
weird.
of all the
It's not
wild ones.
Weird. It's just like hardcore. Like I guess I would be into hardcore.
Hardcore.
This is
hmm That's just regular.
that's an umbrella. That's an umbrella. Like, you go hardcore and then you have like the jellyfish
You have
leg.
different genres, like genres of hardcore.
I'm in here of the jellyfish.
Okay. Yo, you want to play? Like, let's play a game. Me and you guess what Nicki's is. What do you
You're
think?
not gonna tell
What do you
us.
what? No,
You're
pick
not
what
gonna
you
tell us.
Nick. Do you have one in your mind made up?
I don't.
What?
We sound like
Oh
two
my
pigs right
gosh.
now, Obi.
Really don't have
Well,
one.
what's the category?
No, I'm trying to go in depth.
I'll see if we share something.
No.
No, but I mean, look, I get it. I mean, it's people are alone at home, nothing to do.
Yeah. What is
Make their money.
But we kind of skipped over the whole issue with not issue, but comment about it, OnlyFans becoming mainstream. Like, would y'all like it to become more mainstream, or do you like it kind of being still kind of like at the starting level at this point? Because honestly, I think this is going to be the trend for social media. Like with all the platforms like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, I think OnlyFans right now is proving that there's a base for people to pay for social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so when the more time goes on and the more people kind of start joining on, I feel like all the content that you see people kind of post on their own free page right now on, like, no matter if it's Snapchat or Instagram, if they've built up all those followers, and they're right now, if you want to make money on YouTube or Instagram, they negotiate like a brand deal with Fashion Nova or whoever it is, and that's who they have to go through, that company, to be getting paid. But when you're on OnlyFans, you cut out the middleman. It's just you and your followers at that point.
Your OnlyFans, yeah.
Yeah, and then you get 80% of that money, and then they have 20%. That's like standard if you're signing with a talent agency. That's standard rate.
Is
That's
there
a good,
any restriction?
fair rate. So
Are there any restrictions as far as what you can upload? Videos, audio, music?
think so.
Just in the chat, there are certain keywords in chat that you're not able to use. It like pings it like drunk or meat.
Yeah.
Why drunk?
I think that it implies, being inebriated so that you can't make smart decisions.
Okay.
Really? Because when you have your dick in your hand, you can make smart ones? That's just...
No.
Exactly.
Not.
That's
We
weird.
know.
I wouldn't have thought that would be like a word that would get pinged. Huh.
But so you can go live on it, or you pre-produce and put it up?
You can go live, I think. I haven't gone live.
I'm talking about like the chat. Like if somebody is, talking to you and they're like,
oh, your fans can message you.
It's not going to let you say meet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
People do you do private shows? I say I don't do meetups. This is how I found out. It's like I don't do meetups, and it was like restricted word meet, and I was like, oh, okay.
Spell it as some other way.
Huh. I
That's
didn't know
weird.
that.
Yeah.
That is, damn.
That's so. Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that word. Being like, can you say like other curse words in the chat on OnlyFans? But they censored neat. What about like that's? I'm still not getting it. Do you understand? I don't know. I'm still not getting why that would be such a trigger.
Well,
Meat?
anybody can...
Wait, you're questioning why meat would be a word?
Yeah, like what? Like why?
It's not an escort service. You're not
so that's illegal.
Oh, okay.
Like if you use certain words, then it'll be categorized as some other type of business.
Exactly.
There's some legality behind it. That makes sense.
You're not selling yourself, you're selling your content.
Okay.
Aha.
I understand now.
But it was
I
always...
totally respected.
Yeah, but it was always sold like it was something for sex workers. Like it wasn't even, this is for porno actresses or for dancers. Every time I saw OnlyFans, it said sex workers.
Yeah, but how long ago was that? Like
no, that was still a while back. But I mean, that's what at least that's what I saw about it. I'm like, okay, well, they make their money too.
But now, like, dude, there's comedians that release their specials on OnlyFans now.
No way.
Yeah, there are. I'm being dead serious. They put
like full-on specials.
No, well, not full hour specials, but they're released clips. Almost like like when before they do like their special, they'll go and rehearse their material. Some of them will put that material up on OnlyFans first before it hits like their special. Like that's like how they incentivize getting their OnlyFans instead of just waiting for it to come out like on the DVD or Netflix, wherever it's going to come out. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is going to become a very monetized like this is going to be the way it's going to be all social media is going to be subscription based going forward. That's why I say we need to make a FeedBak OnlyFans. Like,
you want to manage that? Who wants to see your face all over the place?
Dude, it's like, yo, your name's in the title. It's gonna be your face. So yeah.
No, so is there ever like a free trial, or is it always you got to pay?
It's up to you.
Oh, really?
Because I noticed that both of y'all would like do sales. What's the thing that kind of sparks you doing a sell versus just keeping it at what like the regular price of what it is? Is it just holidays, or is it like is there a certain day of the week that people just seem to like subscribe the most on, or?
So like for me, sometimes if I post a picture and tag it enough, I'll post a sell or something because more people are going to see the picture and click. Mm-hmm. So then if you have a sell, they'll be like, oh, let me get it now while it's on sale. So if I post something a lot of times, or what's weird, I have TikTok with my Instagram. So if I post a TikTok, they'll go to my Instagram and then I'll do like a sell because I don't post that many TikToks and I'll get followers from it.
Okay. Oh, so you actually notice like the traffic when you post a photo or a TikTok. You can kind of see this person like this, and now you have subscriber, or you have them liking these other couple photos.
Yep.
Okay.
And you get analytics and everything,
Yeah. You can. Yeah.
Oh,
but you
that's
have to
dope.
pay extra for that, right? Or is it
No.
no?
You have to put. You can. I can't remember what it's called. You can switch it. You don't have to do personal, and then you'll get the analytics. But like you can't, like for Instagram, you can't be on private. So like if I wanted my page private, I'd have to do
Mhm.
personal.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
No, but
that
like-
makes sense.
you can't get the analytics. You can't do it unless you're on the business account.
Oh, so there's a business account for
It's
OnlyFans.
like a business, or yeah.
Oh, you're
Not
talking
on,
about
not
like,
on OnlyFans, like Instagram and TikTok. Not on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was asking about like
Yeah.
on OnlyFans.
Oh
there's
no.
tons of stats that you can get from OnlyFans, but they don't show you where it's coming from. Like I just
Yeah.
recently did a poll, like, how did you find me? And then according to like, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, other,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
listening to
But
sites.
there's not like
Some,
a
some will tell you right away too. Some will be like, "Hey, I found you on Instagram or something." A lot of them like to tell you where they found you.
wow.
Okay. Do y'all find a lot of other girls like reaching out to y'all to kind of for advice about joining or just info?
Oh
on
yeah,
how-
Really?
all the
Yeah.
time. I actually was told that I should do consulting for it. No, I've been paid a few times by a couple girls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because it's like everybody, they get the idea and it's something that they want to do. They wish that they could do. They see you as their friend who's like, putting themselves out there like that. They'll pay you for the advice. I
Yeah.
mean, and to just bounce off ideas. And
Have you coached
I would-
one?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Have you coached somebody? Then now she's active in OnlyFans.
In the beginning, her concept was a little something I'm not too familiar with, so I helped her in every way that I could. But really, from a certain point, you kind of have to take over.
Hmm.
Okay.
But that was definitely, it was fun. Like I enjoy actually doing that part of it.
Did you
And help.
did either of y'all have like your own website before joining OnlyFans or anything like that? Because I was trying to figure out like the pros and cons, like for doing your own website and setting it up, or if OnlyFans was just way better, like to set up and run and all that.
I started mine in quarantine, so I don't know a whole lot.
Me
Like
too.
I literally, and then a few weeks later, I went back to work. So I really haven't done that much since I've gone back to work. It's hard. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah. I mean, you're
Yeah.
managing a whole nother
Yeah.
social media.
And then I work full time, so I
Because
try to do what I can.
since quarantine, yeah, that's where it really popped. It went up to, like subscribers went up 75% just
Wow.
during like March, like to now.
But y'all
Yeah,
were
I'd never heard of it, and when someone told me about it, I was like, okay, I guess. Let me see what it's about. And then everybody was talking about it.
but y'all were modeling before all this, probably?
Nope.
No?
I
Nope.
started my OnlyFans in June, and I did the Inked magazine contest, and through that met my photographer, videographer, and got more opportunities. So it kind of rolled from there, but very new, like within the last 9 months.
Okay.
I was never really serious about it.
Yeah.
And now you're like, hey, this is pretty good.
I mean, like she said, I'm very similar. Like I work Monday through Friday. I from 7 to 5, and I work hard. So
Tired.
it's a great supplemental income.
Mhm.
It takes a lot. I guess if I really wanted to like quit my job, like I could, but
Why don't
You still have your passion and that you want to do stuff.
I mean,
you would,
yeah. I'm focusing on other things, like just like you said, like I'm looking into kind of maybe separating from OnlyFans and doing my own thing, because 30% of my income is already gone between the management and the OnlyFans. So it's like there could be more money made. elsewhere.
Okay.
And like you said, it's so saturated in OnlyFans that.
But
Yeah.
it does open some opportunities, so it's good.
Absolutely. Like, fuck yeah. I'm very
Oh, is she talking from
Nice.
experience?
fans.
Get a
I
little
can only say good things about it. So
yeah, totally.
That's cool.
I
Well,
mean, you're in control of your own page completely, so.
Right. But I mean, there's got to be some pressure because I mean, you're dealing with, OnlyFans, and they're like, look, I'm entitled now. I'm your customer. So the customer's almost right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm paying whatever the top tier is. Like it could go as high as what? $100, $200 for a subscription?
I don't know.
Okay,
Um,
let's say it's $100. If I'm dropping $100 on the subscription per month, and I expect some shit, literally.
some literal shit.
That's my fetish.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, that's got to be, it's
I mean-
just like any other social media platform. You have to keep feeding it because now you got people looking at you.
Yeah.
Yes, in that aspect there is pressure. I think that not so much. Yeah, that is a lot. It is a lot of pressure. Oh yeah.
Not so much what?
But it's also like, the requests that you get and like kind of people being more forceful about what they want to see versus what you're comfortable giving them.
Because they paid.
So that in that aspect, that's the only thing that I've really come in contact with where I'm like, whoa, bro, like I don't have to take a dick just because you want to see it. Like,
Yes, I agree.
I'm sorry, like I don't want to bring in another person right now. Like you can go elsewhere. Like
Go to any tube.
Yeah,
Just Google tube.
That's a crazy when I hear stories about like guys really like repeatedly begging one girl to try to do something that they're not doing. I was like, there's like millions of people. You could go to that other person's account that's doing that, and you can get your kick. But
they tell me that there are other girls, and I'm like, yes, bitch, go.
Yeah.
And
It's not for you. I'm not for you.
But they insist, and it's like, whatever. Like,
Well, and then it gets to the point, I'm sure this has happened, they want to show you their dick and they ask for something and then they're mad, like, well, I showed you mine. It's like,
Nikki,
but
they
I
can
didn't
send
tell
you
you
shit?
to.
yeah,
I
Hold
didn't
on.
tell you to, so.
Nikki,
I
they can
don't know.
send you. They can't just chat. They
They
can
can
also
send
send you
pictures.
files and pictures.
Uh-huh.
That is just dumb. That's a dumb feature.
it blurs it kind of like Instagram does, like, so you can be like,
oh, like it
Mature
gives you like a
content?
warning. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
What do you expect? How many
Yeah.
dick shapes have you seen so far? I mean, to me, it's like people are going to take pictures and send the stupidest and nastiest shit in the first place. So I get the whole, hey, here's an emoji, hey, a banana and a donut, you do the math, and that's all I got. But if I can send images, I mean, that's dumb. You should just stick to like a regular keyboard.
Like, it's a trade. Well, I showed you, show me, just for free once. They do that whole. They'll find you on Instagram or something and be like, just send me one, just send me a picture, one or whatever.
They gotta have crazy servers
It's
for
like,
the amount
don't
of.
you know that y'all all say the same thing, and I don't know you. They try.
I pay $100. I better see a booty hole. Come on now. That's dumb.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna ask, you never know. Somebody's gonna do it, but don't beg. Yeah.
Yeah, but also if it's really, I mean, porn is free, like we said a few times here.
But it's like you have people that love you. Every girl, they have the followers, so it's like they don't want to see her. They want to see you.
Yeah. Sometimes I think
been following you forever, or whatever.
Like, is there a directory? Like, can I browse on OnlyFans without joining and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna follow this one. I'm subscribed to that one. I'm gonna shop around.
I don't think so. I don't think you can actually browse.
You have to know the link.
You have to know who it is.
Damn, you don't have to be a fan.
That's the one thing that sucks. It's not really. You have to know.
Yeah, so it's like if you don't promote your OnlyFans, there's no way for people to find you. It's not like that search rap. There's not like that search thing in Instagram or Twitter where you can just kind of
No,
Here they
go on
are.
an adventure and choose your own adventure and kind of find somebody brand new.
dude,
You have to know.
it should
that
be
person.
like any porn tube where, okay, here's different categories, whatever you're into. If you're into, interracial, here's a white girl, Obi.
Yeah.
She's on OnlyFans. You can see her. If you're into MILFs, here's Miss Susan Anderson. This is her OnlyFans.
Yeah, maybe
I mean, that would make sense.
Maybe you could be a programmer for it and like update it, but until then,
It only makes sense because I mean, at least, and then you'll know exactly what you're getting into.
yeah.
Right. If you say, look, all I do is play my music with my guitar. Don't ask me for a dick pic, anything like that. Seriously, man, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And Patreon is similar, but like it might blow Patreon out of the water.
Yeah, no, it already has. This site is already way more profitable than Patreon.
I'm telling you, every time there's a technology advancement, porn is the first to adopt, and then everybody goes, "Oh, I like that too. I like a VCR."
It seems to be that is the trend. Like you have to follow wherever the porn trends are going. That's the next thing to blow up.
Would you guys be if there was like a VR service, right? Like that is the next big technology, and porn already is already researching that. Don't ask how I know that.
Wow. I've had so many people approach me about that.
Like to do one?
I mean, like 3 separate people have come to me about this VR and 3 like magazines and virtual reality pornography, and I'm like, whoa.
Well, not necessarily pornography.
This.
But like take something like OnlyFans and they go, hey, now we have this VR feature, right? So for $499, we'll send you these goggles. And then now you can get, and then you can just enable it on your account.
And you can sit in your living room and then Lysa's right next to you sitting watching
exactly
90 Day Fiance with you.
Yes.
Girlfriend experience.
That would be interesting.
That would be.
Man, I got ideas. Who's the boss? I got ideas for him.
That could actually work. That could work really good.
Yeah.
Okay, categories, VR. It's gotta be something else.
I don't know.
I'm trying to make y'all more money. I'm really trying to come up with ideas. Who's the CEO of OnlyFans?
The guy that owns Barclays.
Barclays.
He's an investor that the Barclays Center that's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I've been there. Yes.
The owner of that owns
he's an investor.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
Or he's the CEO of OnlyFans.
He's both.
So Timothy Stokely.
Yeah, that's who owns OnlyFans.
This motherfucker here.
He owns it with his son.
What?
Both of them, like they partnered together to kind of get this website.
Man, saving marriages.
Yeah.
All over
imagine like passing that down to your whole dynasty. Like, here, son, I made this site for you. Let me pass it on to the next generation.
Son, you see those magazines that you saw in my closet under the shoes?
Yeah.
It came down to that. That's where it all started, son. I know you found them when you were young, but hey, look what I've built. And now I have Jay-Z on my thing so he can talk to his OnlyFans. And I started with a porn star from down the street. Seriously.
Hey, I still think it's not too late. Wait, this is still at the somewhat beginning. Like, I'm down to get in on this too. I want to put our podcast on
really?
there. I do.
Hold on.
I really do.
I'm
because the more I'm seeing mainstream people kind of join this, and they're not doing nobody wants to look at naked Obi. I look like Mr. Potato Head.
No. I think we all know that.
It's like,
I think look, Obi, we love you. We love you. You know that, but no. Anybody trying to look at that. Even if you get it for free for 60 days.
Yo,
like,
even if I pay you to look at my
I'll pay $50. I'm gonna pay $200 to sign up on Nicki's thing, then see your shit for free. No way.
Nobody's paying for me.
Oh my gosh.
But,
okay, so hold on. Let's
I like that. Like, yeah.
Hold on. Obi, Obi, hold on.
What? You're
I'm at. So Nikki, Lisa, you know Obi. I mean, we know Obi. Like, what would be the thing he would offer on his OnlyFans page?
that would make y'all
If he could
pay.
offer like a straight up Obi thing, like nobody else, like you have to know his URL to get to his page. He doesn't advertise it. He doesn't have to because he's Obi. But like, what would be the one thing that'd be like, look, if you pay $50 a month, I'm gonna do I got some Obi shit for you.
$50 a month, Obi.
Wow.
Very-
Nah, you put my price high.
That's high.
What did I say? 50 bucks?
I would have like a sugar mama or something, one person.
Yeah.
That's fine. What
Yeah.
what would it be? What would be the most Obi thing ever?
I could do my patent twerk.
I would think that like I would like you to read to me.
You would like to
That's
me to read to you?
interesting. Oh,
Like,
What?
that is good.
I want you
All
to
right.
read screenplays to me.
Hold on. I'm gonna go get a book.
Oh yes, yes. We have to do this. I would look. This is way out of left field. I can seriously read a book.
Yeah.
Yo,
What is?
Lisa's
Okay.
different. She gets turned on like.
I mean, if that's one of your fetishes, you want to be read
Mhm.
books. That's your.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
your.
you need to
prerogative.
You remember earlier when she said she starts at hardcore and then the webs go into reading book to tucking you in bed to giving you a body bath.
And
Like,
she give
it is
you
all
a
those-
pacifier.
Still in your bathwater.
Filling bath water.
And then she talks to you and she goes, "Here's your pacifier."
I can do Obi
Lower.
ASMR.
Okay, go. Hold on, Obi. Do you have a book? Something to read? I wanna
No,
see what it
no.
looks like. Come on, you gotta have a magazine.
I don't have a book.
Come
Or
on,
pull
this
up a
is
web-
advertisement.
Yeah,
Um,
like okay, take the label on your.
Capri Sun, all natural ingredients, Pacific Cooler.
That's awesome.
Oh, see, she's my girl. Look at that.
Oh,
She's
Freddie.
my girl.
Pizza.
Wait, hold on. Is that an endorsement?
Yes, we both have Capri Sun sitting
This is
here.
and
No,
pizza.
no. Hold on.
Okay. Did we
Yes.
just become best friends?
Where's
Hold
the
on,
pizza?
hold-
That's why. See, that's why I love her. See, we're
And
You
the
just
pizza.
signed up.
Oh
Lisa,
my
you just
god.
signed up for Obi's
The
OnlyFans.
pizza.
Obi, you have
There you
one
go. You
OnlyFans.
read labels. Do that on your page.
I'll read any label you want.
All
Just
the
send it
labels.
to me. I'll read the label. I'll read all the ingredients.
That
I'll tell you
was-
how many calories.
Why?
Yeah.
I can't believe this. I want you to read to me, Obi. So let me tell you about. I can't do an Obi impression, but this is great.
That was
Look,
your
if
Obi
you have a
impression.
better one, what do you think it should be? What do you think you should do?
I don't even know, honestly. I don't even know. I would say what I want. Oh, I know.
What?
Like dance routines.
Oh,
Obi can
dance
come up.
routines?
Obi can come up with a line dance move, like full on routine, in
What?
2
What?
minutes and 30 seconds.
He should have
Yeah.
a TikTok.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
TikTok.
Yeah, but no, you try to get paid.
I've made Nikki dance in Kung Fu before with me too. Like
Oh
I feel
god.
like you learned one of my little moves I would make or routines.
I was probably drunk.
You were.
Yes,
I don't know.
he does not remember. Remember
If I
that
was
time when you
dancing,
told
I
me?
was drunk.
Because it's always like Nikki with her partner in crime, and they're just twerking, getting everybody in the bar worked up, and then they just walk over. They walk right to Mike's swing at the DJ booth, leaving everybody else just like high and dry. I'm just like,
I'm just trying to get everybody to have fun
yeah,
and move on.
it's entertaining. I'm sorry, man. I'm really shocked that you have not been out with us back, like when it's like all like our whole crew.
I don't know if that. I don't have a crew.
I'm your crew.
I used to have a crew. Well,
Yeah.
no. I don't, see, I didn't. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like
Why?
to think of a crew because it assumes that it's like a tight knit, It's not inviting. If I say, "Yo, I got a crew," so me and my boys, it's just like us five. And from the
That's
outside looking in, it's kind of like this. That's not inviting at all. So I'm like, yeah, just get with people.
well, I guess I could see that aspect.
Yeah.
I
And there's
mean,
loyalty to a crew,
yeah.
and I don't need that when I'm when
Mhm.
I'm out. I really
Let me like.
Yeah.
I want. I don't know if I'm gonna get an honest answer from you, but I'm gonna ask this anyways. So,
oh
to both of y'all girls, when y'all go out with your like crews of girlfriends, and y'all go out to a bar, are y'all aware that y'all are like the hottest one in your your girl group, or do you not like I want to know, like, do hot girls actually know that they're like the hot one, or do they just like
they can be oblivious. Come on,
do they play
a
into
blind
it?
one maybe,
Hmm?
a blind hot girl maybe, but there's no way that you gotta be aware of that wherever you go, right?
We'll see. Like,
Don't be scared.
because sometimes this
Let him
because
answer.
you know this dynamic, like where there's like a group of girls, and then guys will start trying to go like the cocky asshole douchey ones will start trying to go and penetrate that group, but but then
Literally.
they like, yeah. But then it's just
Like
like
that.
their reaction to it is always the entertaining part. Cause I'm a people watcher. I just like to watch this happen like nonstop, no matter where I go, of like how this dynamic's gonna work. Like I want to know like, what do you think? Like, how do you?
Are you aware that you're the hottest thing when you walk into a place?
Mhm.
Don't be scared.
I mean, my
Be
best friend,
honest.
my
Hold on.
my
Yeah.
partner in crime is pretty hot. So I mean, I can't really say that. But also, I'm way older than her, so it brings two different kind of groups.
There's an age
Well,
gap between you and what's your name? She starts with a W, right?
Lindsay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not the W.
But we both talk to everybody and we're friendly, so it's I don't know.
What do you think, Lisa?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
I know, because I'm in her
I
group.
know. I
She's
know that everything, and we're all equals here.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I wanted to. So first, I want to go back to OnlyFans to talk about something else that's happened recently. Um, you got to be like 18 plus, right, to be part of it.
Yeah. Oh well.
I don't know.
Well, that
I don't.
yeah, you do. You have to be 18 to be on there.
like 18 to
I
be
wasn't
to be.
sure if like under a different genre or category if it was like different, but I know for like not suitable for work content, 18 and up, but that's obvious. I think.
Yeah, because I mean, if I'm 14 and my favorite artist is on there, you know, I should be able to. So what?
I don't know about the age.
Yeah, to look. I've never had to look at that.
It's been a while since
I
I've had a
want- No, but it's yeah, it'd be good to know because I mean the last thing you want is for some young kid on there and then the whole thing goes down. Only takes is one account, one person to fuck it up. I mean, come on. Even if it says 18 plus, a lot of websites will tell you, hey, this is a website about porn, or it's about tobacco or alcohol. Are you 21? Yeah. Yes, I'm 21.
Yeah, but that wouldn't actually come down to them. That would be on the site itself.
Yeah, the liability is on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, that was your
Yeah, I was
question?
curious about it. No, because okay, so there's this movie that came out on Netflix. I don't know if you guys saw. It's called Cuties. It's on Netflix, and it's a French movie actually that won an award at Sundance, and it's about these 11-year-old girls. It's kind of like a coming of age type of movie.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like the girl is so it's French, takes place in France. The girls, the family is Senegalese. The young girl's like 11 years old. She's Senegalese, like I am. Shout out Senegal. And she, she clashes with her parents because not the same, culture gap and age gap and everything, plus religion and everything. And then she meets these girls her age who are dancers, but they're twerking and everything. They're twerking, they get on the ground, they're grinding and all those things. But the focus of the movie is about that struggle, as a young girl, not even like, 11, 12 years old, struggling with, identity and sexuality and all that. And this morning when the trailer was released, when it came on Netflix, people were like pissed. Like, this is pedophilia, cancel Netflix, get that shit out of here. The parents of these actresses should be ashamed. And I'm like, I need to slow down. Like, watch the fucking movie first. You guys don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
All right, God damn. No, I mean, I wanted to talk about like how young, like as far as like sexualization of young women. You have things like OnlyFans. You have access to, to porn and crazy shit on the internet, and then now it's all over Netflix. So, but never mind.
Yeah, like I could see. I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Are you talking about like how young girls like kind of glorify?
Yes, how that's glorified.
Sexuality at a young age,
and yet people are pissed about it. Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's just go back. This has been a problem for forever. I don't think that Netflix has anything to do with it. Do I think that movies have a way of like exposing some of the most uncomfortable topics? And if you're uncomfortable with watching it on Netflix, then you should be uncomfortable with your kid watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You should be uncomfortable with going to the mall. You should be uncomfortable with a lot of things because it's always shoved in your face. So like, be selective. It's hard being a girl. It's hard being young. I can't imagine being young in this age. Like, fuck that.
I've been recently I've been watching the show Euphoria, which is like this big popular show on HBO, and it kind of focuses around like what it's like to grow up as a teenager in this whole day and age of like social media. It's crazy. Like I didn't know how intense it would be kind of being in a classroom when every single kid in your classroom has a cell phone and everyone can kind of access you can see this whole clique is hanging out together and they're not including you, or so-and-so found a photo of you and now it's getting circulated like light speed through a whole school. It's insane, man, what kids have to kind of go through in this day and age. I'm so thankful that I'm not growing up.
Do you guys have, nieces, nephews? No?
I have 7 sisters, so.
You have 7 sisters?
I have 11 brothers and sisters total. And so to know this as a fact is that the hypersexualized, the like overexposure, it's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's easier now, yeah.
Even growing up, I mean, I was exposed to a lot of shit. So now seeing and dealing with a whole new generation is like, wow, like I really had it easy. And
what's one of the biggest like cornerstones like in your childhood when you kind of started developing like, I don't know, sexually, like as a like preteen? Can you pinpoint like a certain thing that kind of made you to who you are today, like a first kiss or something, or a kid you liked or something? Like, do you remember when you started making that transition from like, I'm just a kid playing in 5th grade and now I like boys? Like, do you remember that moment?
To being curious about like sex and feeling good. I think that's a very personal topic.
Yeah, man.
I was awoke very early.
Come on. When did you lose your virginity?
No, that's not what I was getting at.
I remember that moment.
No, I don't think it was that, like, because I feel like I remember mine. Mine was
all right, like
he
wanted to tell his.
No, I didn't.
That moment.
It was funny.
It's not. It wasn't anything like.
But you remember it, so it
I
was
remember
something.
it. I remember that like
Yes.
after fifth grade, first day of like first week of sixth grade, like I'm thinking that all my same friends were just gonna be kind of like kicking it and just all gonna be really pumped about going to PE or something. But then the whole conversation was just focused around like, hey, did you see that girl Shelly or something? She was hot. I was just like, why the fuck are we talking about Shelly? Like
And
the
then,
fuck about Shelly?
oh, Shelly.
and then Shelly comes around and I'm just like, oh, that's Shelly. I was like, and then it changed. I was like, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't give a fuck about PE anymore. I care about Shelly's. Like, it's just
Man, that's Obi's first boner. That's
yeah,
pretty-
I guess so. That's
Wow.
like it wasn't like I don't even think it was like a traumatic experience. Just like I can remember a turning point of when my whole thought process changed and it was consumed with
See, that's weird because where I'm from, I grew up in France,
yeah.
and yes, sex is all of is not at it is everywhere, but it's like people are not afraid to talk about it. And you could see, and I've said this before, you could see titties on primetime TV, and oh, there's the butt, like a naked butt, or here's two girls kissing, or here's this guy is gay, and you can totally tell he's the bottom. It's really like that.
So what did
That
you,
was early. No,
so
but
did
I mean,
you have
like,
those shows like bookmarks? You knew, oh, I gotta watch this show again at 9 p.m.
no, but I mean, it was like it was yes, it was.
See,
I was like, oh, we gotta watch this. It's a variety show. They have circus people come in and do tricks and stuff, and the ladies who present, they always have the titties in the air. So there's titties, Dad, and
Yeah.
that's really what that was.
like here, quick embarrassing story. The first time I watched porn.
Oh wow, this is
the
Obi,
first
your
time,
OnlyFans is gonna be. You're gonna have to save some.
yeah, I gotta say something for my OnlyFans. The first time I ever watched porn was, when Playboy TV was around and they had like those scribbly channels, like in the back, like of the cable. You remember that? Or
Okay,
you
yeah.
were from,
She's
you were
nodding.
from
Lisa's
French.
nodding yes. She's not saying yes, but
Nikki,
she's
do
nodding
you remember
yes.
those? Like the old like Cinemax, and it used to be all scrambled.
Yeah.
I try to watch it through that scribbly gibberish when nobody else was like at my house, and I remember I was like really focusing hard, like it's like a magic eye book or something.
Like if you move to the right, if you
Like, maybe this thing will become
transparent
clear
paper
at
on
some
it.
point or whatever. And then it did. It stopped squiggling for a little bit, but the thing I saw was the dude's penis. And then at that moment, I was like traumatized. I was like, what the fuck? Why would they have a penis in this? Like, I thought it was just only girls. Like, and then
Is that what porn is? Just girls?
I thought it was just girls. I didn't know that there was a dude gonna be in the video. Like,
was the sound scrambled too? Like
no, the
we
sound
had
was
that.
perfect.
No, we had like it was the sound was like that, and then the screen was scrambled too.
Man, that sucked.
This is what we had, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Today's day and age, these kids get it so easy. Once they get a smartphone, they have porn. Like it's just.
Yep.
But my day, we had to look at clouds and shit.
Dude, we've learned so much about you in this episode, Obi. I don't think that was intentional or not.
I don't know if it was intentional. Yo, I told you. I
Now,
had some stuff. I'm having munchies.
Yeah, but now I think we have witnesses. You're gonna have to start your OnlyFans page, and I'm sure these ladies will help you put it together for a fee. Lysa, for a fee. Come on now.
Only for you, free.
Thank you. Thank you.
Seriously, you're gonna have to do it.
I
Don't
might.
mention the feedback. Just this is the Obi channel.
Like,
Welcome,
hey guys,
OnlyFans. You can chat with me. Send me pictures.
When I put the censored versions on my Instagram, I'll have FeedBak logos, just like cover.
All right.
Yeah.
God damn it. You win.
What else?
Nah, I am good.
I wanted to, well,
What? Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to talk to him about another, like, just jumping off this whole OnlyFans thing. Just another topic that I found interesting was because we talked about this last week with the love languages.
Oh.
I wanted to expand on that because, like, I don't know if y'all had a chance to, or have y'all heard of the 5 love languages before? What is your love languages? How do you like receive love and how do you give love? Because you have what are
Let's list them.
the
It's gift, touch, words of affirmation, acts of service,
and quality time.
and quality time. Those are the 5.
So out of those,
Mine's probably quality time, but I'm a giver, so that's probably my 2.
so
I mean,
that's for both versions. You like just spending time and receiving like quality time
Like
from.
receiving quality time and giving, like I'm a giver.
Oh, okay.
So like say birthdays, I overthink it, plan things out, stuff like that.
there's a test you can take online, and if you answer a bunch of questions, it tell you these are your top 2.
Yeah, I can't remember what mine were. It's been a while, but
How long does it take to do the test?
It's pretty quick, actually.
Because I feel like I have a few of those, not just 2.
Well,
like which one's like the top? Like I mean, I think we all have all of them, but it's just like what's the one you look forward to like the most?
What resonates with you more? The touch, the gifts, the words, the time, the quality time.
The touch and the gifts, probably.
The touch and the gifts?
Both ways. Like,
both ways,
I
as in
as much
as you touch? Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah. She likes the gifts and likes touching, like equal for receiving and giving.
Right.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm quality time, hands down.
I'm a big toucher.
I'm words of affirmation to receive. And I am acts of service. That's how I give love.
We give you a lot of words of affirmation in this episode, man.
Yeah.
We really did.
I like it. You
shared your first boner, your first porn. We praised you, we congratulated you. So that is great, Obi.
Nah.
Definitely.
No, for some reason, like words of like, because I feel like a lot of people don't realize that's how or know that's how I receive love. Because so many times whenever I'm dating girls or in a relationship, like I have to like guess so much, and it's the most frustrating thing. Like it just it sabotages the whole thing because they could be the nicest person, like giving me all like throwing me the best birthday party or whatever, but not really saying much, and I'll have like the worst experience or the worst like feedback from that. I'm just like, just tell me that you actually care about me, and it would mean so much more than actually going anywhere. Like and but that's not just for a relationship. That's for like my friends too, or my family. Like just tell me exactly what you're thinking, so I don't have to like guess, and I don't like stay in this kind of state of limbo. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, even though it means so much to me, it's so difficult for me to like do that for other people that receive it that way. It's because I'm not used to people doing it back to me, if that makes any kind of sense. I don't know. But so I always wondered, like, if for other people, like with the ways they kind of receive and give love, if those are the ways they receive it because they lacked it, or if it's because they had an abundance of it and that's what they're used to. Because me, I think I lacked those, the ones that I do. I lacked it, so I'm kind of making up for it because now it just like it's like this brand new thing that I'm not used to, and I love getting it that way.
Man, this feels like a therapy session.
That's where it gets tricky, because you have to almost learn each other's to appreciate. Like maybe you want me to tell you all the time, oh, thank you, or whatever. But my way of saying thank you is to buy you something.
Right.
So you have to see it as, well, she did it. That's her way of saying what I want her to say, but she's giving it her way.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Yes. The key is not, okay, this is what resonates with me only, It's also, I need to speak my partner's language. Are y'all in relationships, by the way?
No.
No? Lisa, are you in a relationship? Are you allowed to say? You know, break a lot of dudes' hearts.
She said a lot with that silence.
No, I'm not in a relationship with anyone.
But you're dating somebody.
So let's just
I'm
say
not dating it. I don't know what we are. It's very
oh, so
confusing.
there is something.
See,
There's somebody. That's what I'm saying. There's somebody.
Well,
right?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay, back up.
Let's change our relationship status like right now.
Ask me.
Single.
You're gonna go to your Facebook.
Nikki was like, I'm single. I got
complicated.
I'm labeled as single.
Okay, so y'all both single.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last meaningful relationship you've had, you feel like there was a disconnect because y'all didn't speak the same language? Because if y'all did, y'all still be together today. That's why I'm asking that. What's that?
For sure. I mean, yeah.
Do you feel that's what the disconnect was?
Yeah. Probably.
I think
Well,
it boils
part
down
of
to,
it.
at the end of the day, both, like, yes, it has everything to do with your love language, which ties into your disconnect.
mhm.
So,
Are you? Wait, so you have to, first of all, is that like, are you going to break a lot of dudes' heart by saying that, you're kind of seeing somebody? Well, also, how is he, does he get jealous or anything like that about what you do? No? What?
he's not the jealous type.
He's what?
He's not the jealous type, which I very much love
Yes.
about
Good.
him.
And-
About any person that exists, I love a not jealous person.
All right.
Surprise! Back, it's me. I'm sorry, I can't keep the secret anymore. It's me.
You're the only fan?
Well,
Yeah.
obviously, I feel like y'all are in the same house. You got pizza and Capri Sun.
Yeah,
In the same
we
fridge.
are. We're in the same place.
There's a top fan who pays the highest subscription fee. There he is, Obi, right here.
You
Yeah.
can
So he
pay
branches
extra to
off.
find out if it's
No,
true.
but I think both of them know. Because I've told both of them this. Like I do subscribe to both of their channels because I felt like they're my friends, so I have to be supportive. I'm like, hey, they're trying something brand. Back was making fun of. He's like, oh, there's no other benefit you're getting from subscribing, Obi. There's no. I was like, no.
It's okay.
All I do is subscribe. I cover my eyes and I X out.
No way. No, Obi. It's okay.
No, babe.
It's okay. Lefty and righty. It's okay.
It's okay, like, whatever. I
No,
put it out there
Exactly.
for your viewing pleasure.
Exactly.
No.
That is. Thank you.
Enjoy the content.
Yes. And
No, I'm not.
friend or not,
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
I would give you money. If you had the same thing, I would support you. So
Well, it's gonna start one with
Yeah,
what
when
we
I
reached to you.
open up mine where I read books.
It's happening. Hey, we got witnesses now. So
it's different because you
Mhm.
have to have voices and stuff. You have to be animated, Obi.
Yeah, I
Well,
gotta
Yes.
do
Yes.
a lot more entertaining stuff.
like how many can we go to their page real quick? Like how many followers do you have already? Since
I
you
don't
guys
think
started just within the past few months.
Can.
You can't?
Nah, I don't think it's like an Instagram where you kind of
Doesn't
just
tell
see-
you, hey, there's this many likes.
You can put it,
No,
or
there's no way.
Those
Yep.
likes, I think.
I think it shows you likes.
you can put it or not.
It does not show.
Carlin, can you pull it up
You
real
don't
quick?
have to show it, but you can.
Can you pull up their pages?
Oh, you don't have to do all that. I mean, yes, you do.
I mean, come on.
Promote that shit, y'all. Better see
All right, it's only Lisa's is OnlyFans. That's your dope shit you want to share? Well, let's do plugs. Let's do
Yeah.
plugs. So onlyfans.com/love Texas Lysa. Lysa.
Where's the page?
LOVETXLILYSA. We'll have the links in the show notes
Yeah.
anyway. So there it is. Hello,
Oh, hey.
fan.
There.
4,700 likes,
Damn.
Yeah.
Gosh
74
dang,
videos
that's
and 74 pictures and 44 videos, and that's just since you said since June you started. When did you start?
Yeah, June 12th.
That's a lot of content in not much time.
That's fast.
That is pretty fast. So, to pull up Nikki's.
Or April's.
Yeah, mine
Yes.
says April Gun with 2 N's.
April Gunn. And so, not to compare.
How'd you choose that name?
Like, I don't even. So randomly, somebody said something gun, and I was like, I started in April. Let's just do April Gun. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Oh wow! I would have never. Wow,
I
that
wouldn't.
is good.
I didn't think that's how she got her. I don't know. I thought it was like some character in a book
Nope.
she knew, or maybe a
Just names.
friend's. I don't know.
Wow, I thought it was one of those like, hey, pick a month and then pick singing. This is your porn. This is your name, your porn name, whatever. Your superhero name. All right, April Gunn. That is dope. That is dope. Let's go ahead. What's your dope shit, Obi? Let's go around.
Oh, mine. So Pizza Hut has these stuffed crusts.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So
Really, dude?
go to like game days on
They don't
Sunday.
pay us. Get that shit off the screen.
Game days on Sunday. You want to go get a stuffed crust pepperoni cheese pizza? I mean, not cheese pizza, but pepperoni pizza. Yeah, it's $15.99 for large. No, I don't know.
Dude, you just cheapen your price on OnlyFans by advertising for Pizza Hut, dude. That is not a good marketing move.
Let's see.
Pizza Hut is not gonna.
My dope shit. I think my dope shit. I'm still working on it. It's not official yet, but I'm gonna be starting a YouTube channel. So I've been shooting a vlog like all week long that I'm like gonna be editing this weekend. So I just wanted to give it a shot. I'm trying to dive more into this whole social media influencer world, which is why I was like deeply interested in OnlyFans and YouTube and all these other people too that have all these cool avenues of like making money and revenue. So I'm interested in it. So that's my dope shit.
That's your dope shit.
Yeah.
What is yours? Or is it? Well, I'll let you answer it, and then I'll give mine last. You have a dope shit to share? Besides OnlyFans.com?
Yeah, put it back up.
That's all right. We have the links. We'll have the links.
No.
You're a subscriber. You get the emails. You'll be just fine. OnlyFans.com/AprilGun, 2 N's, and OnlyFans.com/LoveTX Lysa LYSA, and that's Lisa's OnlyFans.
You have an Amazon wish list? So
Yeah.
have a lot
Really?
of guys been
Holy
like,
shit.
It's connected. They have that where you can put your link on OnlyFans.
oh.
So yeah.
This is great. This is
so
great.
Wait. I have a question about the Amazon wish list. So do you know when a package is coming to you when somebody buys it off your list, or do you just get this pile of boxes at your address or PO box or wherever?
I wish I got that much stuff. I mean, I've gotten a few things, but you don't know who it's from. Yeah, it pretty much just shows up. If you didn't order it, it's probably from that.
You could refurnish your house.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, you could.
Wow.
If I was on there more and did more, people would probably gift more, but I don't. I miss out on a lot because it's like, can you video chat or this? I'm like, sure, later.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people that are going to buy you stuff that you spend that time with.
Hey, do I have the permission to spoil you?
Exactly.
Here's my wish list. Go. Go spoil me.
Send
Seriously.
100 and I'll answer you.
Exactly.
Your wish list will be like, man, you have like a PlayStation 4 or Xbox on here.
Dude, my wish list would be long as hell. And like, look, I'm buying a house. I need this house furnished by the end of the month. So fellas, to your pocketbooks, to your wallets and your PayPals and your Venmos, and pay me so I can live the life. So
yeah.
My dope shit is I started rewatching Mad TV on HBO Max.
Okay.
because I was never really a fan of SNL. And there's actually somebody started a Mad TV Instagram profile where they put clips of from what they had 12 seasons or something like that. And was pretty cool is that some former cast of Mad TV actually comment on those video clips on Instagram. So and then I got me to go back to HBO Max and rewatch a bunch of episodes. I mean, they have so many dope characters, and the cast has always been great. So that's my dope shit. That's my dope shit. All right, we're going to wrap things up. Been talking for an hour and a half. How y'all okay? Y'all made it?
Hey.
We made it.
Yeah, thank you so much for like coming on the podcast. Like I've been wanting to talk to y'all for a while.
As an OnlyFan, yes, he really wanted to know more and share his bonus stories, and and that's Obi. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think this was very instructional.
No, it was awesome. It's awesome. I think they're just like two of like my favorite friends, so I just thought they were going to be cool guests, which they were. So
yep.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. As always, make sure you follow the FeedBak on the social media, back BAK, because that is my name. It is a pun. Yes, it is. I say it all the time, but that's my name. Not my fault. So make sure you follow. And I've uploaded a lot of clips and previous episodes on our YouTube channel. So if you want to see, we've had great guests on since we kind of rebooted, Kim Scott, Alex, Adam Protexter, CK, we had a vet. And so go back to the old episodes on YouTube, on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, the FeedBak is there. Thank you so much for tuning in, Obi. Always a pleasure. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you next week. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, everyone.